This message is for my Leos out there, or Leo cross-watcher. You can also reverse this. Guys, I tried papaya. Sorry, little side note before we begin. I tried some papaya like maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And I gotta say, I didn't like it. I didn't really like it. I mean, you know, it wasn't, it was a little pukey. It was a little throw-uppy. I mean, no offense to anybody who likes papaya, but I didn't like it at first. It was just not my favorite. I'll say that. Now, I've been eating the seeds, but I put them in the oven and kind of grind them up, you know, dry them out, grind them up, make them into like a black pepper almost. And you can put them in anything, shakes, food. You can just take them by themselves if you want. I mean, not too much. You don't want to hurt yourself, but it's a great way to rid the body of parasites, and they're just really healthy for you. Tell me why. I just ate a papaya again. I tried again. I said, no, I'm going back in. Not only can I eat the seeds raw, if y'all have ever tried papaya, you know what I mean. The seeds raw taste like straight chemicals or something. Like they're awful. But I actually fucking like them. Today, I straight up ate the seeds raw, and I ate the papaya raw. I literally just ate it. It's probably stuck in my teeth. And I love it. I was like, this is the best this is the best tasting puke I've ever tasted. Like, it don't even taste like puke no more. So I don't know if my taste buds were off. But anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. So here's what I'm getting for Leo or Leo cross-watchers. So I think you've been in the energy, whoever's watching this video, I think you've been in the energy of, you know what, I'm just going to wait on God, if you believe in God, or whoever you believe in. I'm going to wait on the universe. I'm going to wait on the divine. They're going to bring me the right person, the right time. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If you're already in a relationship, you're like, hey, whatever's happened is going to happen, you know? If it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's meant to last, it'll last. If it's meant to stay, it'll stay. You basically have surrendered, which is the best fucking thing you could ever do, is surrender. You've surrendered to the entire process. Or this is someone on the outside of you who's surrendered to kind of whatever happens, whatever is, if it's, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Trust, faith. If you're single, you may be like, no, I know the right one will come to me. I know the right one will reveal themselves. I know the right one will come along. Like, I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to let myself get to a place where I'm coming from a place of need. I'm just going to trust that what is meant for me will be for me, and the right one will come along if they're meant to. Again, if you're already in a relationship, it's like the idea of we're either going to make it or we're not. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I just toss my hands up at this point and just kind of leave it to God. Leave it to the divine, leave it to the universe, whoever. Well, you have a person here. You may even have more than one person, Leo or cross-watcher. You've got somebody here. I feel them. I feel them very strongly. It could be somebody around you in your neighborhood. It could be somebody at your workplace. It could be someone that you used to work with. It could be someone that you've met online, like a dating site or on Facebook. Seriously, like anywhere. It could be someone that's seen you out and about. It could be someone that knows a friend of a friend of a friend or a family member. I don't know. But you do have someone, at least one particular person. It could even be a friend, like a friends with benefits, someone, or like an associate, an acquaintance. Could be an acquaintance. And whoever and whatever and however you met or know this person or however they know you, they're like, I don't know, I feel like they haven't had any pep in their step. They haven't been in any kind of hurry to kind of make a move or to make something stronger here, to really show you that they mean business. If you're in a relationship, same shit. You know, they haven't really been in any hurry to kind of, you know, just treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated. And, you know what I mean? Just something, you get what I'm saying? But something right now or in the near future is causing someone to be like, nope, I got to do something about it. Like, they've been in no hurry. I feel like someone's just been in no hurry. They've just been watching you pass by, or they've just been so comfortable with you that they're like, well, I need not step it up any. I need not really do anything because, well, I've already got them, you know? So why try when I don't have to try? I already have them, so I can whatever, you know? A lot of you, I think you're single, though. Now, some of you, you're single, but this person, if it's a stranger and you don't really know each other like that, they don't know you're single. Some of you, this person does know you're single, like y'all are friends, like I said. Either way, someone's like, you know what, I think it's about time I introduce myself. That's exactly what I just heard, introduce myself. I'm going to introduce myself to Leo. I'm going to say something. Because you're kind of giving off the energy of like, I could take you or leave you. Like, I'm not looking in your direction. I'm not begging you for attention. I'm not begging you for love. I'm not even like, I'm checking out the building ultimately. Like I'm walking away. You're not even doing that, but it's kind of that vibe, right? It's like I'm walking the fuck away. You see me going this way? You see me not needing your attention? You see that? Right? I like that. I love that, actually. I love that. It's like, you see how much I don't need you? You see how much I don't really care. Like, I mean, I can care. It's fine. I wish you well. I want good for you, of course. But I'm not bothered either way. Like, I'm really unbothered. I'm unbothered, and it doesn't bother me. And, I just, yeah. You're very unfucking phased. I got unfazed for somebody the other day. I forgot who I got unfazed for. You are unfazed. And maybe this is somebody, for some of you, who was acting like they were unfazed, but they were really bothered this whole time. If you're in a relationship, your partner's been bothered. They're bothered with the fact that you're not, like, needing them as much anymore. Like, you don't really care if they're around or not, or at least you're coming off that way. But it's because, it could be a way you're protecting yourself, but also it could just be because, I mean, you've just gotten to that point. If you're single, same thing. It's like somebody's feeling like, oh, maybe I shouldn't fuck with Leo anymore. Have they been fucking with you? If somebody's been fucking with you, that's different. Like, if somebody's been messing with you, like trying to, it's like cat and mouse, is that what it's called, Trying to just kind of act a certain way to make you want them more, or to make you like them more. It's like doing the opposite. You're like, oh, and like, maybe you didn't realize it at first, but you started to realize it, and you're like, oh, and that's not gonna work for me. Are you trying to make me jealous here? Are you trying to make me, like, beg you? Are you trying to make me fight over you? Like, what are you getting out of this? Are you just, like, I'm gonna need you to be upfront with me, or move to the side. Especially if you're single. I'm going to need you to be upfront with me or move to the side. So, I don't know. At first, somebody could feel like the intense attraction for my singles out there watching me. They could feel it. They could feel the interest. They could feel that you were feeling them too. But they don't feel it no more. It's like an energetic cord has been cut. And I mentioned that in another message too. I don't remember who it was. But it's like, you shut that shit down. Or off. Like, completely. Like, just a switch. Just flip. Somebody may have... I don't know. And so now they're thinking, well, if I don't step it up, like, really actually step it up, I may not actually get you. Or what if you're not as into me or attracted to me as I've been feeling? What if it's just something I've been telling myself? And what if there's a lot of questions in somebody's mind, especially if you're single here. But if you're in a relationship too, somebody's questioning a lot. Like, I don't know, I get this whole, like, someone's going to definitely get, like, a little pep in their step now and be like, I don't know if they're going to ask you out, or they're going to try to initiate more contact or communication with you, or text you more if they have your number, call you more, something. Try to make more eye contact. They're going to do something to be more obvious, to let it be known that they are, wanting more with you. I feel like I need my glasses, and I'm not going to do it. If y'all been watching me for a little bit, you notice I wear my glasses. I was starting to wear them. I'm not doing it anymore because it's fucking up my eyes. So if you see me squinting again, it's because the day is going on, and it's 7 o'clock at night right now, and I'm kind of like, it's starting to bother me a little bit, but I'm just going to fucking push through it. I'm just going to absolutely push through it. See, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, too. If you've been single a while, Leo, or cross-watcher, or vice versa, this is the other person doing this or feeling this way. It's kind of like, you know what, look, I'll wait until the day I fucking die. I'll wait till the day I leave this planet. Like, it's no problem for me. I mean, if I die alone, that's fine, even better. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy, is it's straight up like, I don't need anyone. It would be an accessory to my life. It would be something that would, just accentuate the happiness I already have, the love I already have for myself, but not for a second because I fucking need it. Not, or them. Not for a second will I ever be in a relationship again with somebody because I fucking need them or because I'm coming from a place of lack. Ever. Period. And that doesn't mean, that's not you being cocky. That's you being confident. That's you loving yourself, vice versa. Or this other person loving themselves to the degree of all is well. All is actually well with me. Flirting is fun, yeah. But, you know, I'm going to get to a certain point where I'm going to need you to, like, step forward and make a move. Because if you're just fucking with me here, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. There's plenty of other people who are into that, and that doesn't mean that they're bad people. It doesn't mean they're less than. It doesn't mean they're low vibrational. Whatever. That's them. But that's not me. So, you know, you could even be energetically telling somebody, like, yeah, I know you're very attractive. Trust and believe. Hell yeah, I notice you're very attractive. You're very lovable. You're likable. Yes, I've noticed you as much as you've noticed me. Yes, I have my eyes on you as much as you've had your eyes on me. But I can also walk away. Yep. Sure can. I can walk away and be happy for you. And that's like weird, right? Because people don't, that's rare, I want to say, not weird, but it's rare. I mean, even if it is weird, I like weird. You know what I mean? It's rare. Most people don't come from that angle these days. So the fact that you are very content in who you are, and that, I don't know, that you're not like, you don't give off the vibe that you're desperate. Why did it take me this long to get out the fucking word desperate? You're not desperate. I'm hearing destined, destiny. Destined could be something to do with Florida for some. Destined, desperate, destiny, Dustin. Something to do with a D. A D. Yeah, that's another thing too. It wouldn't even matter if somebody was really attractive and had a penis that literally fell behind them like a bridal wedding train. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even care. You know, they make toys for that shit now. You know, you've figured it out. You've cracked all your codes. You don't even need somebody else to do it. It's not even, that's not a cocky thing. That is self-love. You've gotten to a very good place. You've gotten to a very confident place. Listen, I'm also getting another story here. It's coming through strongly. If any of you, a relationship has ended recently or is on the rocks, somebody can feel it too. They can feel that, like, it's like you could take them or leave them at this point. They can tell. They can tell that, like, anything they've tried to do before, anything's not working anymore. Like, maybe you're over someone's shit. If this is not you and you're like, no, that part doesn't resonate, this could be someone on the outside of you who's been in a relationship with somebody, married or not, I don't know what their situation is, but they're like, they're slowly, like, they care for this person, but they're getting over them because they're kind of like, what am I doing? I'm a fucking Leo. Maybe they're a Leo. I don't know. How does this go? Maybe you're both Leos. I don't know, but it's a very positive message. I'll tell you that, like, very, very positive. I also think that if somebody here has thought that maybe, let's say you're single and you have had, like, you know, you've held space for a particular individual that you've held in very high regard, and this may be someone that you, they would be like the first one on the list if there was a list. I'm not saying there is, but if there was, they would be like the first one on your list because you really like this person, you're attracted to them, they treat you well, they treat you with love and kindness, and for the most part, there's a lot that is compatible here. But there's just a few things that, you know, so you're not going to try to tell them because you're respecting their space and what they are and who they are. It kind of reminds me of Cancer. It's going to be done with the Cancer. It reminds me a little bit of the Cancer message I just did. It's like, look, I'm not gonna try to change you. That's not right. If this is not something you are or whatever, then that's fine. But I know exactly what I'm looking for, and, like, I'm not gonna try to. I'm just not trying to force you to do something you're not or be something you're not. Like, if you're not gonna, it's either all the way for me or it's not. Like, I hope I'm making sense, right? So some of you are like, until I've got exactly the right one, like, I'm not sweating it. You're not going to see me crying over it. You're not going to see me sad over it. It's not that I'm cold and heartless. It's not that I don't feel anything. It's just that I know exactly what I'm looking for now. I mean, you can kiss so many frogs before you realize that you're actually looking for a fucking prince. You know what I mean? And then you just know. You just know, right? Women or men, it doesn't matter. So you've come from, now listen, if you're in a thriving, happy, beautiful marriage or relationship right now, it took you a couple of bad ones to get to this one. So if you're in a good one right now, especially like a new relationship or a newer connection, a new attraction, it's taken you a long time. And if you haven't met this person yet and it's coming in, you're going to be very pleased. But thank God, right? Like finally. It's going to be like a finally type situation where it's like, wow. Almost like unbelievable at first, but then it's going to be just, you're going to have no choice but to believe it, because when it appears before you or the person and you start to get to know each other and you start to realize how compatible you are, it's not perfect, but it's like even better than you thought, you know? You guys are going to be like, wow, you really are listening, Jesus. Jesus. You are listening, Jesus. You've been listening all along. I don't know why you had to make me suffer so long, but I'm not complaining. If this is not romantic, this has to do with like career. It's like, you know, this one sucked and this one was meh, okay, and this one you put a lot of time and attention and effort into, and I don't know, it's something that you finally get after so many that weren't good. Could even be doctors. You finally get a really good doctor if it's a doctor situation. I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be job. It could be, like I was talking about my mom earlier in a message, and I was talking about her vehicles. You could finally get the vehicle that you've been wanting forever. Like, you finally get something that you've been holding out for, that you've been waiting for the right one. And if anyone at all has been fucking with you, you're going to drop them. You're going to walk away from them, or been like toying with you or playing cat and mouse. You're not down for that. You're not attracted to that at all. And if anything, it's going to be a type of turn off for you. I think you'll get turned off by somebody doing something like that, because you're going to be like, all right, no. If this is past tense and somebody's been messing with you, like literally they had no intention of keeping you around, definitely watch the Cancer message, guys. I just talked about in that one that they had somebody here who liked a lot of samples, but they were ultimately just going to keep the one thing that they were used to. You see what I'm saying? But they just wanted to have a whole bunch of samples of something over here. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here also. Like, I get it though. I get the mentality, but ultimately, like, you're not down for that. You're not with that. It's not something you want at all. Like, you're not going to be someone's little mistress or side piece or something. You know what I mean? No. No. I'm hearing there's way more where that came from. Like, if somebody doesn't step up and show you that, well, I don't think they have to show you anything. I don't think it's about showing you anything other than just it either is there or it's not there. And I think maybe some of you are going to be realizing that some people that you've been attracted to, you may just wake up one day and be like, I'm not even attracted to this person anymore. I don't know why I was even attracted to this person in this way, you know? Vice versa. Somebody's going to be like, I don't even know why, because, yeah. I'm just not really attracted to you anymore. Like, a lot of what you do and just things, it just ain't really what I'm looking for. So, yeah. I like this whole entire message. I like the whole thing. I am getting a little tired. If you can tell, you can probably feel it. But this is amazing. I don't know, because see, I'm getting so many stories. Some of you, either way, even if a relationship is ending, do I look like I'm sad? Am I picking up any sad energy? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've gotten to the point where you're like so content with who you are, and with whatever happens, that you're not like letting shit beat you down. Like, you're okay with it. If this is anyone that's had any health issues, this is someone who's like, you know what? I'm not going to stress my health. I'm not going to stress it. I give it to God, whoever you believe in, vice versa. I give it to God. I give it to the universe. I give it away. I give that energy out. I transmute the energy. I don't want to be in fear. So whatever is meant to happen will happen, and I trust the process. So if anyone's, definitely I get that for if anyone's had any health scares or any health issues, and it's like, even that energy alone brings in something you're not expecting. It's like you speak it over yourself, and so it is. Because your belief is so strong, because you've surrendered so much to the process, that this is when it happens. Some of you, I'm going to say this, then we'll go. Some of you, there was an individual from the past that you may have realized through a very rude awakening that they were a very important person on your journey in this life. Vice versa. Someone else could have realized this. And it could have been brutal, you know. But maybe they had this awakening years and years, or you had this awakening years and years and years before this person did. And you maybe even gave up completely and thought, I give up, I give in, I surrender all. And you did, and you thought, I mean, you really didn't even think anything about it. You kind of probably just put it in the back of your mind and just gave up on it. Again, I hate to repeat myself, but that's what I feel. Well, here they come. I think they're coming around. It's like, you no sooner get to a really comfortable place where you're doing well, and then they start to wake up, and it's like, well, you're only about what's that say? Looks like a quarter past 27 lifetimes behind me. Okay, so I think this is just about, no, that says that's about 25 till, it looks like it's never. I don't know. It's like something you decided not to hold your breath on. I'm sorry, that was kind of funny. Sometimes I laugh at myself because that's funny. It's like, wow. Somebody has just, their timing is just irritating. I think someone's irritating. Even if it's not someone from the past, guys. It could be a friend you got a little crush on. It could be a little crush you got a crush on. You know, somebody you've had your eye on, and you're like, you know what? Now you're going to come around and show interest in me and try to whistle at me or whistle while I twerk, or now you're going to try to holler at me or make more moves, or now you want to wake up. Now you want to reach out to me. Now you want to say something when I've gotten to a very comfortable place of moving forward, not paying any attention to it, and just basically bettering myself. And now you want to show me you're interested, or you love me, or you care, or whatever. Because there's varying degrees depending on your story of how somebody feels for you. Some it's just a crush. Some it's like love. Some it's in love. Some it's like, oh my God, you're literally like my person. Like they're realizing it. And it's like, ha. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, I guess I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me. And I'll talk to you later. This is a great energy for you. Like amazing. Even if it's not you and it's reversed, it's a great energy for somebody on the outside of you. This could be your fucking sister. This could be your best friend. And you could be like, I'm proud of you, bitch. Like, I'm proud of you for finally getting to a place where you're not like needing a man, or you're not needing a woman, or you're not needing anybody. Like, I'm so fucking proud of you. Like, I'm just proud of you. This could be someone's mother. Like, I'm so proud of my daughter. I'm so proud of my son. I'm proud. I'm proud for them to finally get to a place where they put themselves first for fucking once, where they love themselves so damn much, where they're not coming from a place of need, you know? It's like, I'm really fucking proud of you. And God's proud of you too, boo-boo. Yeah. All right. Love you guys so much. Talk to you later. Bye.